Have you ever seen someone driving down the interstate, going 70 miles an hour, with a dog in the bed of their truck? Did you notice how dangerous it is, and how badly the dog could be hurt if something were to happen? Or maybe you're that person, and your dog gets injured, or maybe even killed from riding in the bed of your truck. Wouldn't you feel terrible? According to the Humane Society of the United States, 100,000 dogs are killed each year from accidents involving riding in truck beds. So if dogs are considered man's best friend, why would anyone put such a creature in harm's way when the whole situation could be avoided with a number of solutions? So today I'm going to tell you what the dangers are of letting a dog ride in the bed of a truck, what the laws are against it, and what you can do to transport your dog safely. So before I get to how you can avoid a terrible situation, let me tell you why it is so dangerous to let a dog ride in the bed of a truck. So to start off with, one of the dangers is the dog being thrown from the truck in situations such as slamming on brakes, making a sharp turn, or getting into a wreck. In all of these cases, the dog could easily be severely injured or maybe even killed. Another danger is the dog jumping from the back of the truck. At high speeds, such as on the interstate, the dog could end up with a broken jaw, front leg injuries, or neck and head injuries. The dog could also be hit by another car, which could lead to many other injuries, and maybe even death. Some people like to tie their dog down in the back of the truck, thinking that the dog will be safe this way. Well, this is not necessarily the case. If the dog is tied by a leash around the neck, and it tries to jump from the vehicle, or is thrown out, it could end up hanging from the side of the truck. In many cases, the driver will not notice what is going on, and the dog could end up dragging the pavement or the tires. This is a picture of a dog named Luna, who was taken to the ER after her toes and feet had been burned off from dragging on the fast-moving pavement. Not only is it dangerous for the dog, but it's also dangerous for the other drivers on the road. I know from experience that I get very distracted when I see a dog in the back of a pickup truck. I always end up paying more attention to the dog than I do the road because it makes me nervous. As stated in an article on Sweet101.com in 2007, Dr. Deb Zorin, a Texas A&M University veterinary professor, says, "We see numerous cases of injured dogs who have been hurt because they were riding in pickup trucks." So obviously, there are many dangers of transporting a dog in the bed of a truck. So what are the laws against it? Some states have made it illegal to put a dog in the bed of a truck, but specifically, what are the laws in Louisiana? According to openstates.org, House Bill 470 was introduced on March 29, 2013, to make it illegal to transport a dog in the bed of a truck unless the dog is safely secured in a cage. The bill was voted out by the House Committee on May 28, 2013. So currently, there are no laws in Louisiana against putting your dog in the bed of your truck. So even though it is not illegal, what can you do to transport your dog safely? One way to allow your dog to travel safely is to secure a kennel in the bed of your truck with strong tie-down straps. This allows security for the dog without having to carry it in the cab of the vehicle. You could also let the dog ride inside the car by securing a carrier in the cab of the vehicle. There is also the option of a seatbelt harness that gives the dog a little bit of freedom but still keeps it safe. As you can see, there are many ways to avoid putting your dog in danger. To review, I told you what the dangers are of letting a dog ride in the bed of a truck, what the laws are against it, and what you can do to transport your dog safely. There are many ways a dog could be hurt from riding in the bed of a truck. In an interview with Dr. David, who is a veterinarian at the animal hospital in West Monroe, Louisiana, and also happens to be my mom, she told me a couple of stories about dogs that she had treated after being injured from riding in the bed of a truck. One story that really stood out to me was an 8-month-old black lab that had been tied to the toolbox of a pickup truck. The dog was either thrown from the vehicle or tried to jump, and because he was still tied to the truck, he just hung on the side and his paws drugged the pavement. When he got to the vet, his toes were basically gone, and he had a pressure sore on his neck from where the leash was attached. This poor dog could easily have been safely secured in the back with a crate, or even in the cab of the vehicle with a seatbelt. So don't be that person that puts such a sweet animal through so much pain and agony. Secure your animal safely before you ever turn your car on. After all, a dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than he loves himself.